Chapter 9. Reproduction in Animals. Let's begin. In the previous chapters, we have studied that digestion, circulation, excretion, and respiration are the important life processes for the survival of every individual. But have you ever thought whether reproduction is an equally important process of life or not? Can you imagine what would happen if organisms had not reproduced? Modes of reproduction. The process by which organisms are able to produce its young ones of their own kind is known as reproduction. The different modes of reproductions are classified into sexual and asexual reproduction, which we will discuss further. Asexual reproduction. In this process, a single parent produces offspring of its own kind. It does not require a partner for reproducing. Amoeba, Hydra, yeast, etc. reproduce through asexual mode of reproduction. The offsprings are identical to their parents and are called clones. Budding in Hydra. The bud, so formed, is detached from the parent body and grows into a new individual. It can also be seen in yeast as well. The process is also called budding. Binary fission in amoeba. Binary fission can also be seen in unicellular organisms like bacteria and paramecium. It begins with the division of nucleus of a parent into two nuclei. Two daughter cells are formed from one organism. Binary fission means by two and fission, division. Sexual reproduction. Both the parents, male and female, are needed to reproduce individual of same kind, for example, fish, frog, cow, dog, horse, human beings, etc. Male reproductive system. The reproductive system in male comprises of pair of testes. They are oval in shape and lie in the sac called scrotum, outside the abdominal cavity. Testes produce male gametes called sperms. Millions of sperms are produced by the testes. Indeed, each sperm is a single cell with all cell components. Female reproductive system. It consists of pair of ovaries, fallopian ducts, or oviduct, uterus. A pair of ovaries is situated in the abdominal cavity. Ovaries reproduce female single-celled gamete called ova, eggs. In human beings, a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. This process is called ovulation. Like the sperm, an egg is also a single cell. Fertilization in humans. The process of fusion of the two gametes, that is the sperm and the ovum, is called fertilization. When the sperm from the male reproductive organ fuses with the ova or ovum in the female's reproductive organ, they form another cell known as the zygote. The zygote is the beginning of the formation of a new individual. If the ovum does not fuse with the sperm, it is disintegrated from the uterus, which is known as menstruation. Difference between internal and external fertilization. Internal fertilization, external fertilization. Meaning, the fusion of male and female gametes takes place inside the female's body. The fusion of male and female gametes takes place outside the body. Examples: mammals such as human beings, blue whales, birds, reptiles, etc. Fish, frogs. Site of fertilization. Inside the female's body. Outside the body, usually in water aquatic medium. Success of fertilization comparatively more, comparatively less. Number of gametes comparatively less. More. Development of human embryo. After fertilization, the zygote is formed inside the female body. Now, the zygote develops into an embryo. Thus, cells multiply and differentiate into organ and organ system. This developing system is called embryo. After reaching the uterus, the embryo gets attached to the uterus wall by placenta. This is called implantation and it results in pregnancy. Viviparous and oviparous animals. Animals which give birth to young ones or babies are called viviparous animals, for example, dog. cats, monkeys, lions and humans. The animals which lay eggs are called oviparous animals, for example, reptiles, frogs, fish, birds, etc. Young ones to adults. The new individuals, which are born or hatched from the eggs, continue to grow till they become adults. Recall the life cycle of silkworm which you have studied earlier. Egg, larvae, caterpillar, pupa, adult silkworm. Frog is another such example. The development of embryo takes place outside the female body. The embryo continues to grow within the egg. After embryo develops, egg hatches into larvae called tadpole. A tadpole undergoes many changes in its form and structure, and this in turn changes it into an adult frog. The drastic biological change which takes place during development of an animal is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is under the influence of hormones. In insects, it is controlled by a number of insect hormones. And in frog it is controlled by thyroxine and prolactin. Iodine is essential for the formation of thyroxine. If there would be no iodine, it means there would be no frogs.